My name is Qiang Li, Shanzhai. Just because I spent 2.5 yuan to buy a ring, I was regarded as the savior by the priest of the demons and sent to another world. And at this time in the church, I looked at the confused demon king with a confused face. I looked around, looked at the strange clothes in front of me. No, could it be that I have traveled through time? This is so cool. At this time, the devil asked the priest in confusion, "Is this bastard really the prophesied son? Why can't I feel? I can't feel any magic from him. This should be it." Legend has it that the prophesied child has the same magic ring as your majesty. I checked it yesterday. I just bought it for 2.5 yuan on the roadside. This thing is not mine either. It is indeed a magic ring, just like mine. But I think it looks more like your wedding ring. Since you are the son of prophecy, why don't you have any magic power? Most importantly, you are a disgusting human. Humans are full of lies and cunning. He definitely cannot be the enemy of prophecy. The king hurriedly asked the high priest, "Is there something wrong with the summoning technique? Why did I summon a useless human?" Sydney's grandmother was also confused. It is said that it was left by our ancestors, but this is the first time we've used it in thousands of years. I don't know who to ask. Seeing these people talking to themselves, I shouted angrily, "Who are you? Can you tell me what happened?" Taoist human. I am the 7th demon king of the demon clan, Isabella Asa. Today was supposed to be the day to sign a peace agreement. But unexpectedly, the cunning humans secretly colluded with my close minister, Lillian, without any defense from me, to attack me, and I don't know what weapon Lillian used. Instantly, absorbed most of my magic power. Fortunately, my 4 generals protected me with their lives, so I was able to escape. Therefore, only some remnants are left to protect me. So that's it. Isn't this the plot of a time travel novel? According to the general plot, as the male lead, shouldn't I be a hero? And then go with this female demon lord to the peak of the world, and then live a shameless life. It's not bad. Then you can now go back to your own territory to make a comeback. The demon king looked at me with a face. Do you think those cunning humans and the rebels within the clan let me go? What's more, I have almost lost all my magic power, while his subordinates shouted helplessly, "They have been chasing your majesty all the way. Now trapped here, your majesty has placed all his hopes on you. I didn't expect you to be a waste, and you're a human." Just then, Queen Yisha touched her waist in pain. My magic power is draining away. Then a painful cry resounded through the valley. Due to the loss of magic power, the combat state of the body and the tail are disappearing. Finally, a crystal-clear jade body appeared in front of her. Fuck. Although her body shrunk, it's still huge. Then, the high priest said that maybe the king's magic power was gone, thus becoming like this. And these loyal subordinates pointed the finger at me and thought it was my fault that made their queen like this. What the hell? I'm the victim, okay? I was living a good life. I was summoned by you. Just then, a demon general broke in and informed that the humans had broken through our defense. "Your Majesty, please evacuate quickly." After stripping me naked, Granny Kinney planned to stay alone to block the enemy. Then she used a magic array to let the others leave. And I was also caught by the little green-haired man as a cushion. I have served 5 demon kings. This is probably the last time. Your body is now no different from a human. Don't let humans find you. With the last word of advice, the magic circle also disappeared in the air. The human being who is the best at drawing fists is the current regent, Torst Ange. On the other hand, though they were teleported outside, the distance of transmission is limited. Now they are still in the encirclement of humans. The castle where they just stayed was on fire. It seems that Priest Kenny has sacrificed. Looking at everything in front of her, the queen knew that she could only rely on herself. She must restore her strength as soon as possible. But before they could rest, the humans in the distance discovered their traces. Everyone, I found the remnants of the demon race in the distance. Follow me to destroy them. Then, a 3,000 horsepower bow and arrow pierced the maid. Fortunately, it didn't shoot the male lead. Otherwise, it would be the end. And this scene made Xiang, who had never experienced a big scene, sweat. Your Majesty, run away. Let's hold them off. The next moment, human soldiers rushed to the front. Go, brothers. The prince said that a head of a demon soldier can be exchanged for 20 caddies. The injured maid looked at the desperate scene in front of her. She looked at Xiang reluctantly. He said heavily, Waste human. Promise me to protect the emperor. This is my last request. Although I'm a nerd, and I know I'm a loser, but I don't know why. I agreed to Taro's request at this moment. Maybe I was moved by the loyalty of these subordinates. Or was it just because of the queen? Later, I pulled Queen Yesha out. Let me go. I will fight with my subjects. Don't be stupid. You'll only die if you go now. You idiot human. Even if I die, I will never abandon my subjects. Seeing this stubborn queen, I was instantly angry. I immediately scolded her, stop being so conceited. You die for your own honor. Then what's the meaning of their sacrifice? Only if you live can you be worthy of their sacrifices and avenge them. If you die now, you will truly abandon them. Finally, the Quang Hanyan was captured by my Iron Lord, but I fell into another wolf's den. I didn't expect there were human soldiers everywhere. These too are human, but they are dressed strangely. They should be slaves of the demon race. Should we kill them? Then, Queen Yesha, who was carried away by anger, rushed towards the crowd and shouted, Beast! This operation. I quickly hugged Queen Yesha from behind and quickly explained that she hadn't seen her own people and was a little excited. I heard that the demons will brainwash the slaves they catch and make them hate the bronze drums. So these two are also soldiers of the demon race. They should also get a bounty. Damn, Shan Yu realized something was wrong. These dogs actually want to attack their own people. What can we do? We begged on our knees. He quickly explained, My lords, we were not brainwashed by the demons. He was abused by the demons since he was a child, and he is a little insane. Please don't mind. We have been enslaved by the demons for a long time. Please let us go. But this move made Queen Yusha want to kill Xiang directly. the pride in her bones. Her pride as a noble doesn't allow her. But at this time, the soldiers did not intend to let them go. They were just considering how to divide the heads. And how can the two of them survive? How to take revenge. Forging requires iron, but he relies on drawing. It turns out that the forging technique in this world only need to draw it with a pen and then imagine it in your mind to create. I go, isn't this the magic brush, Ma? Can you draw anything? Just see Baldy and egg. Of course, as long as you have enough diamond stones. Teacher, is using diamond a kind of magic? Of course not. This is forging. I can't use magic. Because diamonds themselves have special magic. Even children can use it. Of course, the diamond also has different levels. The higher the level, the higher the alternative energy it contains. And the pen box in my hand has a rare full moon gem in the world. So it doesn't need to be replaced. Then I said lightly, so, does it require extreme 接力 to perform forging? I heard that the bald head's eyes turned white. And the other students kept yelling angrily. What's so great about extreme 接力? That's right. Even if there is extreme 接力, you can't learn our forging technique. Then the adjutant whispered in my ear, never mention the word jijilai here. Because most of the students here are mostly low in extreme 接力, or useless. Hearing this, I felt like I had found my place. I suddenly shouted, great! Then I knelt down on my knees. Teacher, please accept me. The bald man's eyes flashed with surprise and hesitation. But after seeing my sincere little eyes, he couldn't refuse me. Actually, I am also a loser. I'm a pure waste. Sure enough, all losers are the same. The next moment, I drew a sketch in front of everyone. The students couldn't help but admire my drawing skills. Isn't this the fencing teacher, Dorina? This is really well drawn. The bald man couldn't help but admire the accuracy of the drawing. You do have the qualifications to be a blacksmith. But thinking of me as an art student, I only have the talent of drawing. Then the bald man said that if he wanted to join me, he must abide by 3 principles. Black had said that blacksmithing is not as popular as other subjects. But if you can learn forging well, it is also very promising. First, the existence of blacksmithing is to benefit all beings, so it cannot be monopolized or destroy the ecology. The things made must be cheap. Second, you must not cut corners or take shortcuts. Every piece must be worthy of conscience. Third, forging can only create death and cannot attempt to study and create living things. I thought, he could set these 3 rules. It shows that the teacher is a kind person. It seems that I have followed the right person. Learning from him is definitely right. I know, please accept me. Teacher, he is a friend of the leader of Beilong group. If he can be your disciple, our leader will remember your kindness. Not only is he good at drawing, but also has a great background. At this time, Xianzhai became the first fan in the classroom. I don't care about the favor. It's mainly me, Martin. I don't want to miss such a good student. From now on, you are my student, Martin. Then he took out a pen from his butt. This is the entry-level crystal pen. Every new student will have one. I looked at the pen in my hand with excitement. This is my magic brush of Ma. Then the adjutant took me to a school gate. And the other side is the dormitory building for students. The commander has already prepared dormitories for us. If you don't like it, you can go back to your habit. Of course, it's not that I don't want to go back. But the way the leader looks at me recently seems a little strange. I have a pen, which can forge everything in the world. But I found that the Gundams forged couldn't be used.